Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this because, once again, as I've pointed out many, many times, that I had began to give my prophecies in a manner in which all of these false Trump prophets couldn't steal them because they had been before. So I want you to realize that I do them in a manner that they can't quite understand what the prophecy is. But at the same time, after it happens, it allows me to show just how accurate and specific my prophecies are. That's because the Lord shows me these things. He gives me them in such a crafty manner that it even allows me to trick or at least confuse the false Trump prophets. So, as you can recall, in my community post, in late July, I gave a prophetic word, and it was very simple, very, very simple. I simply said, August upSURGE, and I gave the picture of a supermoon in the background of a lighthouse. A supermoon behind a lighthouse. And we're going to see that that prophecy has come to pass with accuracy and specificity. Unlike I point out, nothing like the false Trump prophets can do. So what we saw here, and this made the major headlines, NBC News, as one of many. They were talking about in early August how there were going to be two supermoons. But not only that, look at the biblical implications here. Look at the biblical implications that NBC News itself did. They put an angelic statue pointing to the cross in front of the moon. Notice that. The biblical implications that even NBC News did after I gave my prophetic word. Look at how the storm surge affected Florida. August the 30th of 2023, when Hurricane Idalia hit Florida. On August the 30th, it made landfall the same exact night as the supermoon. It made landfall the same exact night as a rare blue supermoon. Look at all the headlines about the surge. And I apologize for the lighting, but this is what's making all the headlines. The surge that hit Florida. It's making all the headlines. Notice that. My prophetic word was an August upsurge with a supermoon behind a lighthouse. You're going to see just how incredible that is, how incredibly accurate and specific I am.
Finally tonight, the month of August will be a delight for night sky watchers. The month will bring us not one, but two supermoons. The first, known as the Sturgeon moon, will light up the sky on Tuesday night and will appear 16% brighter than an average moon. The second will take place on the night of August 30th and will be a rare blue moon. A blue moon takes place only about once every 3 years.
The news outlets were saying it was going to be a delight on July the 31st. It was going to be such a delight. Such a delight. And that was CBS. But I want to again point out the biblical implications that was being shown on NBC News. The biblical implications. Gets more incredible than that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at where that Hurricane Idalia made landfall. This is exactly where it made landfall. But the reason I'm showing you this location, it's called Lighthouse Road. It's called Lighthouse Road is exactly where it made landfall. And again, I want to show you, there was my prophetic word. There was my prophetic word. It gets even better, ladies and gentlemen. Much, much better. That's where it hit. St. Mark's Lighthouse in Florida. St. Mark's as it pertains to the Apostle Mark. Exactly where it hit. Now, how incredible is that? That's how you know that the Lord is speaking to the true prophet, because I can give a prophecy as simple as that. So simple that the false trump prophets cannot figure it out. Supermoon with a lighthouse. That was in late July. August, upSURGE. The false trump prophets, you can be sure that they are seething with jealousy and envy when they see this, because they all watch my stuff. All of them follow my channel. Look at the surge that occurred August the 30th, the same exact night as the rare super blue moon. What's all making the headlines?
Finally tonight, the month of August will be a delight for night sky watchers. The month will bring us not one, but two supermoons. The first, known as the sturgeon moon, will light up the sky on Tuesday night and will appear 16% brighter than an average moon. The second will take place on the night of August 30th and will be a rare blue moon. A blue moon takes place only about once every 3 years.
It cannot get even any more specific than that, ladies and gentlemen. It cannot be any more specific without or while at the same time keeping the false trump prophets at bay so that they can't figure out what the prophecy actually is. That was the touchdown spot of Hurricane Idalia, the surge that came in on Lighthouse Road. Location, St. Mark's Lighthouse, as it pertains to the Apostle Mark. That is how you know that the Lord is truly speaking to me. I can give a prophecy that is specific while at the same time vague enough that the false trump prophets can't figure it out. Y'all be sure to share this message. God bless.